Hello, hello. How is it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. Let me get some music on. Can play Minecraft music. And let me get the Sims open. Also important. Oh no. Oh, hello, Alex. Hello, hello, hello. What time is it over there? I still don't know the actual time difference. I don't ever maths it myself. I just look it up, which makes it really difficult to remember anything in the future. It's 2 a.m. right now. Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe go to sleep. Anyway. Hi Alex, hi Mothska, hi Raindrop. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I've cleaned up a little bit of confetti, so the desk is a bit more reasonable. I've moved all the confetti that was on the actual desk into the St. Jude box, and then all of the confetti that was still on my monitor razor thingies, I left that there. So it still looks like a little bit of a party, but it's not as much of an overwhelming image in front of me. There's not as many colors, so that's better. Anyway, I hope we're all doing amazing. I hope you're all doing well. Good to see you all. I'm streaming a little bit early because Heather and I don't ever get to hang out anymore in the evening and watch TV together, because every time when Heather gets home from work, she's exhausted, and the days that she's not coming home from work, I stream until 10, and then we go to bed usually somewhat after that, or we just sit in silence for a little bit because I've talked for 3 hours. So it's maybe if I end stream before 9 p.m. we still can get in I don't know, 2 hours of TV time before we fall asleep, because I've still got to work tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Anyway, happy birthday, Scotty! She's here. Hey. Anyway, let me see. Where did I put my build? I just put down a shell of a house so that we can use that. Because building the shell of the house is going to take forever. And I know that you guys just want me to start building all the rooms. So that's what we'll be doing. So I'm using the shell of the house that I'm using for Llamas and Legends right now. So that's the one. You might recognize it, I don't know. Or you might not, if you missed the one stream that I built it in, and I don't think we've played with it since. Maybe once. But that's fine. But it'll be fun. We have a lot of rooms. I think we have a total of, way more than 10. Which is good, because I should probably put this on the screen somewhere. For $10, you can add a room of your choice. For $1, you can add an object of choice, which is a discount from last year. Because last year I put it at $2. And now I said, you know what? I'm going to put it at $1. Because here's the thing. To me, donating $1 doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. So I was maybe if you just donate $1 5 times, you're more likely to do that than donate $2 a bunch of times, in my opinion. So I was if I just put it at $1, maybe you can fill my house with random stuff. And I'm okay with that. So that will be fun. I'm excited. We can look at the one from last year if I can find it. Oh, I just clicked off of the lot. Oops. But we can have a quick look at the one from last year just so we remember what we were doing last time. Also, thank you, Alex, for the 9-month resub. Thank you, Mothsack, for the $1 starting us off today. Also, 2 things. During the last stream, I was a little bit silly, and I forgot that crowd control has changed. I'm pretty sure you can now, turn on rewards and stuff on crowd control. You couldn't do this before, so I didn't check any rewards during the crowd control stream, and now I found out I've missed 2 tarot cards. So, Liv, Lucy, if you're here, I know you asked for tarot cards and I missed it and I'm sorry. Bronze? Maybe. Possible. Well, Lucy said, as an adult currently recovering from surgery. So, I'm assuming no. Needed to resub, but I kept forgetting. I am broke, so Prime Sub it is. See, but that's good. Because Prime Sub means you're taking the money away from Amazon, which is a good thing. And I get paid the same. So, never say that it's, like, the Prime Sub is a win for everyone. In my opinion. Because I would say that you can always take away money from Amazon. They don't need more of it. And I still get my like, what is it, $2? It's meant to be like $2.50 per sub, but I don't think that it's quite like that anymore. My streak failed to share, but it's 30 streams, trust me. Oh my god, let's go! I love that for you. How much do I get for a sub right now? Does it say? Well, it really depends on where the subs come from. Because I had one sub that I got $2.84 for. And then a sub that I got $2.92 for. And then a sub that I got $2.51 for. So, and then also one that I got $2.17 for. So every single region is different. Oh my god! Scoot, thank you so much for the $31 to St. Jude. What is your request? Scott says. Scott says? Scoot says. What do you want? 31 cat statues? And Mothsack wanted a tragic clown painting, which is valid. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I got that before the notification even showed up. I need to change the font of this to something a little bit bolder, I think. Because you just cannot see it anymore. Anyway, I think we need to open my Sims game. Oh my god, I was like, what is that? But I put that there so that I wouldn't forget to talk about it. So that's me. Oops. Anyway, what I'm saying is we've raised $10,000 for St. Jude. Yay! Do I have deja vu? I swear Mothers redeemed a clown before. Mothers. Mosca. Mothers. Yeah, we had a clown themed room last year. It'll be on the gallery. I think I have a build that says my chat built this. From last year? Chat made this. No, it won't be this one. It's a different one. Because it's from longer ago. Twitch built this. It's this monstrosity. No, it's not. Where is the clown room? Which house is the clown room in? Was the clown room not last year? Is the clown room in this one? Oh, it is in this one. That's the clown room. You just can't really see it. This one looks really tragic from the outside, by the way. I'm like, I don't remember the context of this, but this must have been for the Palestine fundraiser? I'm assuming? Because it's at the same time as the Love Struck release, which makes sense. Also, this centipede build got no love on the gallery. That's okay, because it's a centipede. Okay, now let me hide the lifetime raised. But $10,000 for St. Jude is crazy. So thank you for helping me raise that. That's wild. Also, we raised in total $2,000. That's wrong. $2,069.69 last year. We are currently $12.69 away from that. So we're $12.70 away from beating it. Which is crazy. So thank you guys for that. That's actually Insane. Let me put some text on the screen. Can I just like... outline. Oh, I forgot to actually put the text in it. Hold on. $1. Add object. $10. Add room of choice. You can't even see how bad I'm spelling this. And then do I want to add a bulldoze option? I've not really thought about that before now. But do I want to have a bulldoze option? I don't think we've ever had it redeemed before. So I don't know if it really matters. Because if no one's going to use it, there might not really be any point. Oh. But the option is there. Just do $50. Okay, you want me to bulldoze for $50? Bulldoze the lot. ... Okay, something about this is wrong, and I think it's because the text is just impossible to read. I'm working on it. I don't know how to change the color of the text. I only know how to change the color of the outline, which is confusing. Because that's just not, it's not really readable. Hold on. Because this is what we'll be looking at. How do I... If I just turn off the outline. Oh my god. Sorry, I did a vertical. I did not mean to do that. What if I do outline and then make it less? And then it's just slightly bold. Is that readable to you? I hope so. I hope so. We can make the background a bit darker. I hope that that's fine. I think that's okay. Anyway, let's build, because I've already, this is our shell. When I bulldoze, do I start over with this shell, or do I have to pick a new shell? Or build completely from scratch? Chat, did you know 8K can provide 2 patients with proton therapy? Oh my god! That's actually crazy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start by putting in lights, and then I'll just start putting in this stuff that you've already requested so I don't forget. See, but this house has a lot of rooms, so I'm not necessarily worried about running out of rooms. Because I don't think there will be such thing as running out of rooms in this house. I think the biggest issue in this will be that most of the rooms will end up not being filled, because this is going to take way longer than we have time for to actually fill. But that's okay. Start over from scratch, I think, but you can do whatever. Okay, that makes sense. I think we can do that. We'll just start our first run. If it ends up getting bulldozed, the first run will be the most house-like, and then anything after that is just whatever it is, you know? Okay, first, Heather, can you please turn the sound down a little? I'm sorry. First, I need my tragic clown. Should we just put it, like, right here so that when you walk into the house, it's just there on the wall immediately? I think that's a great idea. I think that looks wonderful. It's been making huge strides in proton therapy research to minimize the damage it causes to children with brain cancer. Let's go! Mothska, keep the facts coming. You're here so I don't have to remember them all, because my brain is small and I don't know how to stream and think at the same time. Then I need a cat statue. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to find it. my god, my nose is so itchy. Where is it? I know it's from cats and dogs, so maybe I'll just filter by cats and dogs. Do you wish to have this cat statue? Do I like put them outside, or do we like fill the house with them? I guess what I could do is put them outside for now, and then when we feel like it, put them into rooms instead. Like we can just start hiding them in every single room. Just like between things. That might be fun. Okay, I'll just start lining the outside with it for now. Because we didn't get paid to do a cat specific room, so I don't want to fill up a whole room with them. 1, 2, can we count to 31 together, chat? Can you count that high? Let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't count on a weekend. Okay, I'm by myself then. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're having a little conversation circle. They look like rats. They'll change color, don't worry. I'm just placing them so that I don't lose count, because now I forgot where I was. Shoot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They look like little possums. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, put some on the porch, 24, 25. Anyway, they're gonna change color. Don't worry, it won't be this weird, scary vibe we've got going on right now. 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, 2 more. Where should I put them? 30? 31. Happy birthday! Let's go. St. Jude also treats and researches over 25 pediatric conditions that aren't cancer, including HIV, hemophilia, and SCID. Let's go. You want to know my favorite St. Jude fact that I completely have not remembered to mention the entirety of St. Jude month so far? When St. Jude opened its doors many years ago, I think the childhood cancer survival rate was 20%. It is now 80%, which means they have literally flipped the odds entirely, which is so insane that I'm like, I don't understand how that's even possible. That is genuinely crazy, and we should all be so proud of everything St. Jude does. And obviously, this is not just St. Jude's work, but St. Jude has worked so hard to be such a big part of this change, and they're so cool, and we love them so much. Look at them. Look at the kitties. You're so beautiful. I love you. Look at them all. Okay, see, we've almost got some, we've got a good mix going, I think. They look kind of cute. I love them. Okay, I think I got, see, this one's boring, so I'm happy I used that one. We've got all the cat statues in, so now I can do whatever I want until you guys donate to charity again, because I have no requests missing. So cute. I maybe need real Sims build cat house. Oh my god. Maybe I should build a cat house one day. It could be fun. Gravel roof? No thanks. I don't know what kind of vibe we're going for, because part of me is like, I should just do a cozy little suburban that fits into the neighborhood. Because that makes it even crazier when the inside is insane. Because last year we had like a dungeon in the basement. This house doesn't have a basement, but that's okay. Also, thank you, Nell, for pinning the message with the donation link. We can use the normal donation link again instead of the crowd control one, because it's no longer crowd control. So everything is normal again. Let's see, what kind of color do we want to go for? I think since it's for St. Jude, we kind of have to go red. We've got no choice. Oh my god, that's so loud. Do I have my volume up really high? Also, oh, I put the donation, hold on. I put that in the wrong place. Where do I put this? You know what? It can just like go over here, because I don't know where it's not blocking alerts. I think it should be okay over here. It's just in like a little bit of a weird spot. I think that's fine. Anyway, thank you, Matska, for the $10. I would like a shrine to the magic clown, please. The magic clown? The tragic clown, please. For my emotional well-being. Okay, I can do that. That's absolutely fine. Also, we're $2.69 away from what we raised last year. Are you emotionally well? Okay, where do we put the clown shrine? Which room is giving clown shrine to you? No, thanks for asking. Do you want me to move the clown? No, the clown painting doesn't have to be in the clown shrine room. We can add another one. It can be separate.
Let's go,
oh my god.
Let's go, lesbians!
Hello! Hello. Abby, thank you so much for the raid. You came at a great time. We're about to build a clown shrine room. But welcome in. How are you? I hope your stream went well. We are raising money for St. Jude today. So, if you happen to bring coins with you today, please share them with us. That would be very nice. If you happen to have any change in your pockets, this is your chance to spend it all. Anyway, St. Jude is an incredible children's hospital, and I love them very much. So if you happen to have any coins on you, I would love to tell you all of the many reasons why you should give them to St. Jude. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for picking us today. We are currently doing a donations decide my Sims build, which is why there's 31 cats outside. I also realized I've only counted them once, so it very well could be inaccurate. But for now, I'm having a great time. I think it's correct, and I'm not counting again, so I will never know. Sometimes it's better to not know. Are these windows like ugly, or can I use them? I just haven't used them yet because they're new, so I'm kind of like, maybe I'll just use them, and they slot together really nicely. I think I can use these. Okay, I'll just use the new base game windows. Yippee! Question is, how high do I put them on the walls? Because this looks good from the outside, but it looks a little too high on the inside. Anyway, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. We have raised so much money for St. Jude in the past recent times, and it's crazy. Chat, do you know how much families at St. Jude pay for their children's treatments? You guys know the answer to this question. Absolutely nothing! And that's the best part about St. Jude, is that they literally do not pay a single cent They pay for nothing. They don't pay for food. They don't pay for travels. They don't pay for treatments, obviously. That's the most important part. They don't pay for treatments at St. Jude. And it's wonderful. And we love them so much. They really make sure that you never have to worry about money. And all you have to worry about is making sure that your kid feels good and gets better. Because you shouldn't have to worry about money and make decisions based on money when you have a very sick child. Because that's not fair. That shouldn't have to exist. Wait, I know. Because when I think clown room, this kind of fits, but it's also a little ugly. But we got this. And I hear what you're thinking. This is also ugly, but you know what? That's part of the experience. So don't worry about it. It's meant to be a little ugly and a little bit too much for your eyes. It's tragic, exactly. It will be colorful and really weird and scary looking because it's also a shrine for a clown, so. Anyway, I love St. Jude very much. I cannot believe we've raised $2,000. We raised a total of $2,000 and oh my god, I keep saying it wrong. $2,069.69 last year, which means we're currently like less than $3 away from beating it. Which is crazy because we still have 2 weeks left. So I don't know how that happened. But I'm just so like proud of everybody here for being here and giving their money and being so generous, and I'm just excited, and this is really cool. This is so fun. I love fundraising for charity. Moth Sack with the $2.69, bringing us to $2,069.69. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Did you request 2 more objects for me to place? Or will you just let me do whatever I want? There are no requests. Well, if you want to, you can still tell me. I'm open. If you give money to charity, I will listen to you. It's that easy. This is a life hack. It's that easy. These curtains almost feel too normal, but I kind of feel like maybe we need a bit of normal. To only see the $1 reward. Oh, did I do something wrong? Did I not turn it on? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so silly. It's because you have to make them. I forgot to turn it on. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Okay, well, I added it now. I made it, but then I didn't activate it. Because that's a separate thing. I don't know. Tiltify lets you make things without publishing them. So nothing goes live until you make it go live. And I forget that that's a thing. So, oops. But it's there now. So if you want to make any requests, this is your chance. I'm sorry that I didn't put them in the right place before. What rooms do you have so far? Only the clown room. The rest of the house is completely empty. We have no other requests queued up either, so whatever is requested next will be what we work on next. We only just started, so it's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm just... What kind of shrine is this? I'm forgetting that this is meant to be a shrine and not, like, a party room. Okay, hold on. I need, like, candles. I need vampires, because that stuff's giving shrine a little bit more. Where is vampires? There. When I think shrine, I think of, where is it? The, like, book thing. This. We read poems to the clown wall. And we, like, need some benches to sit and admire it, you know? We could even go for full, like, church vibes. My Wedding Stories has some, like, church benches. It's really like a kind of a cult type room, but that's okay. I think that's what we're going for. So that's fine. Thank you, Abby, for the $10. Oh my god. Let's see what's your request. Because now I want to see it. And I want to know. And thank you, Heather, for the $10. Oh my god. I have my volume up so high. I'm like, why are the alerts so loud? But my volume is at like 60. It's normally at like 30. My Tiltify is not updated. Hello? Also, we're now like $11 away from 2100. That's wild. Okay, let me see. Show me your answers. Abby said pink cat room, and Heather said bee room, cute and beehive, please, and purple flower. Very specific. Okay. The good thing about Tiltify is I've now figured out that I can mark things as fulfilled. So I can actually keep track of which ones I've used and which ones I've not used. So thank you for sharing your ideas. I will be coming back to them once my clown shrine is finished. Okay, how are we feeling about this so far? Okay, the question is, I think this should maybe face this way. Okay, and then maybe we move these back like slightly. That was not a question. I don't know why I said the question is. That did not go where I was planning it to go. Okay, move this away. And then I think we need candles. And maybe like shelves or something. Hold on. Surfaces. Like we can just use these shelves and just fill them with candles. Like, go crazy a little, you know? Thank you, Luke, for the $10. What is your request? A luxurious room for my dog's relaxation. That's wonderful. You can tell me everything about your dog and I will build the room of their dreams. I can't wait. Okay. And now I need candles. Hello, friends. Hello. How's it going? Okay, the question is, which candles will actually slot to these? Are these, like... Which candles give the right vibe? Because a lot of them just don't slot to this. And these, they're wall candles. I need, like, placeable ones. I mean, these are kind of fun. What are we thinking? This room is so odd. I don't know what you really requested when you asked for a clown shrine. I don't know if this is really it. But I hope it's... I hope it's something. I hope it's something you appreciate anyway. I kind of, like, I have a vision for the frame of this. But I just don't really know how to make it happen. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of wish this had, like, a thicker frame around it. But I don't know if there's a way for me to do that. Like, I wish this gold frame was around this painting. But I think at the size that it's at, like, maybe like this, I could find one that... Oh, see, now this is too big. Because this would work. Because that makes it look a little bit more, like, serious, you know? But it's got, like, a cool frame around it. Oh, we can even make it blend in better. Okay, that works. That works. No, I like it. This is good. Can this go any brighter? I feel like I look really dark today. And then, oh, but now I feel like it's blinding me a little. I don't know. This is hard. What else do you... Maybe the floor needs to change. Maybe the floor is putting me off because it's like... It's giving child room. Maybe what I need is some like creepy tile or something. I don't really know what kind of shrine we're doing. Are we doing like a happy shrine? Are we doing a creepy shrine? Because it's kind of... It's taken a turn. And I don't really know what the intended vibe was. We could also go for like a wood floor. I don't know. No. Mine always end up very creepy. Okay, good. That makes me feel better. Because I think that's the best option. This looks like carpet. I know it's not, but it kind of looks that way. And like, part of me just wants to get rid of the really colorful rainbow walls and make it creepier, but I don't know if making it creepier will then take away from the clown. If anyone has ever seen one of my shell challenge submissions, number 1, I apologize. Number 2, you know what I mean. Okay. Do you just build clown shrines for your challenge, for your shell challenge submissions? Because I'm very intrigued. I have not done a shell challenge in forever. I think the last shell challenge I didn't finish my own, and I never looked at the shells, because I don't think anyone ever submitted one, because no one ever mentioned it again. Including me. I also never mentioned it again. So that kind of, then I just forgot, which, fair enough. So, oops. I love a shell challenge. Me too. I love shell challenges. There's an era on my YouTube channel where I'm just posting shell challenges. Like every single build is basically a shell challenge. Okay, this door doesn't match the vibe now. See, I think this is kind of fun, where it's like creepy, but now the windows don't really match. Can I like put something over the windows? Okay, we're changing vibes a lot right now. Don't worry about it. I'll get to everyone else's suggestions. I'm trying not to take too long, but I also feel like I should make sure everyone gets their time to shine. See, if this was longer, it would be perfect. It's just too small. All of these are just too small. Oh, wow. Well, that one's too big. I guess like this, but it's kind of like floating, but I do like how it looks. Like, I think that's nice. And then, you know what? I'll do them red, because it's kind of clown vibes. Okay, I just don't know how to make this better, really. Just feel like it's not quite good enough. Okay, how do I, what if I look for like some wall stuff? I can put some of these at the back. Like this, so that it's not so dark. Okay, what do we think? It's not like the most interesting thing I've ever built, but maybe that's okay. Some sand. No. No, that's weird. What? I never even noticed these swatches existed. You just stand on a big metal grid that just kind of makes it look like your soul is going through the floor. That's awful. No thanks. Absolutely not. Okay, maybe the painting's got a creepy wet stain. No one knows where it's coming from. It's just coming from somewhere. We're covering it up with a nasty rug. Oop. We're covering it up with a nasty rug. No one wants to think about what's under there. Don't question it. It's just the clown, and it's tears seeping through the floors. Can I like size this down once to make it look good? And then I really want a frame that will fit over this. Oh, that works. Okay, this house is gonna be so expensive because these paintings are a lot of money. But look how good that looks. Okay. I think this room is good. The balloons are really lifting up the vibe of misery in this room. But I'm a big fan of this. Okay, 10 out of 10. First room, done. Where was I? What's next? Okay, Abby's pink cat room is next. What should be... It's bordering not tragic because of the balloons. Do you want me to remove the balloons? Good. I'm glad. This could be a cat room. Or should the living room be the cat room? Because cats do love lounging around. And then at least we have like somewhat of a living room. Okay, let me put in a door. Then the cats can also go outside. We can give them like a... We can pretend it's like a catio. It won't actually be, because then I have to deal with building that as well. And that's not included, but we can pretend. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that door. It's really kind of just long and skinny, and it's scary. I don't think I like it. See, it didn't seem to look like see-through before, but maybe that was just the swatch I had. There's like a there's like a matte glass version. Okay, interesting. Is it called Skinny Legend, or did I misread? It is called Skinny Legendary Nordic Door. Door, you gotta stop. You're too skinny. Too legendary, too Nordic. They will place you. I like it. It is very tall though, but like, I get it. You know what? This door can stay here. It's glass. The cats love looking outside. Okay. Pink cat room. Pink cat room. Ooh, we have this from that pack. That's actually nice. Okay. Pink cat room. I just need to filter by pink stuff, I think. And then anything pink, but like not ugly, can go in to this room. This room will have no consistent aesthetic at all, and I'm okay with that. It might be really strange. And that's okay. Maybe I'll do that, and then part of me wants to put carpet, but also I know that carpet looks kind of nasty in this game, but like, think about cats just rolling around on it. They would be so cozy. They would love the carpet, and I could even put a pink carpet. Okay, it's perfect. It's not perfect, I know, it's disgusting. But I like it. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, does this come in pink? Important question. No, that's not pink. That's like slightly pink tinted, but it's not pink enough. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, we could have some pink leaves over the window. But like, it's not giving cozy cat room. Yeah, I want like a cute little curtain like that. I'm sorry. I'm thinking that when you said pink cat room. Maybe you weren't thinking like this, but hello! Oops, caps. Hey! I love your enthusiasm, don't worry. It's welcome here. Ooh, we even got a pink arch. Okay, no, I like it. No, it's nice. Okay. Now, I need pink, I need cat stuff. All the pink cat stuff that one could possibly ever need needs to be in this room. We're already at 2100. We're like 40 cents away. And then, yeah. I was gonna say, did I miss that? But no, I didn't. But we're really close. Oh my god. There we go. Belle, thank you so much for the $10 to St. Jude. Oh my god. Okay. What is your request? Let's see. Isn't really a theme, but can you make a room using only items you hate or never use? Ooh, that's fun. Cause that will be fun for me. We can do that. I'll have to think about it, but I'm gonna spend a lot of time just looking for random stuff, so that will be okay. Not auto-correcting my name. Oh my god, Nell, it was you. Chabelle, yeah. Well, thank you, Nell. / Belle. Ew, meat bed? No, that's gross. Pink cat dream house. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did not know that this swatch existed. That is beautiful. Okay. Important question. We need a cat TV because cats need cat TV. Do I then put it on like cat eye height? Do I put cat TV like here? That stream I nearly set my PayPal password as my name. Oh, Heather. Please don't do that. That's bad. Okay. This is a room for the cats, so we've got a cat height TV. I don't need to lay this out as if it's a human room. Because the cats will not want to watch TV from the sofa. They'll want to watch TV from a distance. They would destroy this. I can't put that there. I don't know when I'll ever use this. Maybe that can go in the room of objects I don't like. Maybe that can go in the room of objects I don't like. Because I don't think I'll ever use that anywhere else. That room's gonna be a disaster. I can't wait. Let's see. What's a good pink sofa? I don't know why I'm just looking at pink stuff, because like maybe the better option is to not have every single thing pink, but it kind of feels like it would be more fun that way. Also, this is not pink to me, but you know what do I know? I mean, we could put something like this. Cats would get cozy on this. It's like got space for a lot of cats. I feel like I kind of need a plant for them to chew on. I know that technically cats are not meant to do that, but I know they will do it anyway, and I feel like they would like it, so we can get them a little plant to chew on. We're not thinking about which ones are toxic, but I will not put a Monstera in this room because I know that cats can't have those. We're just gonna pretend this one is cat safe. I don't know if it is. I don't ever use the Monstera anyway because it's connected to a bunch of other plants and it just takes up an unnecessary amount of space. And I'm really sad about it because I want to love the Monstera because I was so excited when it came into the game and then I never ever saw it again. It was a sad day when we all realized that it in fact was not placeable separate. Okay, cat mat for the cat bowls. This is where they eat. Amazing. They can feel watched, but in a good way. I don't know how to fill up the space in this room at all, but it's okay. Wait, I need like a big, I've not even put like a large one of these. And that's like very important for them. They need a big scratchy climby thing. Cats love to climb. Okay. This is something. I just don't know how to fill in the space in the middle. Ooh, a Roomba. That could be fun. Wait, let me just... Can I just filter by cats and dogs and then I will be able to find everything that they can interact with. Oh, the Roomba might not come in pink, actually. I also don't know which category it's in. Oh, I need a litter box. Where am I gonna put a litter box in here? Ooh, and wall shelves is a good idea. Do I put the litter box like under the TV? That's kind of disgusting. Wait, this can go in the middle of the room. I don't really care. We can have the cat litter box because it comes in pink cat shape. And then I'll put this in the middle of the room. And then put this over here. Cat pillow in the window. Okay, this room is definitely a little strange, but I like it. It's nice. Okay, where's the Roomba? Here. It does come in pink. Oh my god, and it's even like a little bit gay. Or do we want that one? I like the gay swatch, but this one's more pink, so I'm using this one. This one's better. The giant TV. They need to watch their bird TV. Obviously. How else are they gonna keep up with, you know, what's going on in the world if they don't have a massive TV to watch? It's important for them. Okay, let's look at shelves. I really like these shelves. I know I've already used them once in a different room, but they're so nice. And they come in 2 different sizes. So that makes it easier for them to fit places. Do I want to use them in white or in brown? The brown kind of matches better, so probably that. Okay. Let's see. We can do like a little climb. Let's pretend they can jump on it from like the sofa. That's their first starting point. A little shelf here. I'll also use some of the like modular shelves. Like the little boxes. They can like jump around. Oh, that might be too far of a jump. Okay, hold on. I know it's not real and they won't use them anyway, so it doesn't actually matter, but it matters to me. I think this will clip if I do this. You know what? Doesn't matter. I think it's okay. And then up to here. And then they can climb all the way around the room. Well, once I've connected it here. I think I'll add in some like places. I'll add in some like different kinds of shelves too. But this is just like a little trace around the room so I know what we're doing. So I want like these little boxes in some places so we can put stuff in them as well. Oh, but they won't be the same colors. Okay, maybe I do need to do it in white. Oh, but the white is gonna be like a completely different aesthetic. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because this way we can make it more fun. It's fine. Anyway, I can't believe how much money we have raised. That's actually really crazy. Also, hi Miles, good to see you. How's it going? Now let me think. We can replace this with another cube. So cat stuff can go in there. And then what I really want is some like string lights or something. I know that the cats would absolutely tear them down, but they would love it if there was stuff on the walls. Like, imagine your cats having Christmas decorations to mess around with all the time. Because cats love a Christmas tree, not for the vibes, but because they get to mess with the lights. So, they can live their dream all the time. And take down the lights. I think it's cute. And the lights also just, like, help a little with the room. Making it a little bit cozier. My cats didn't mess with our Christmas ornaments. They just wanted to sleep in the tree. Oh my god. The idea of the cats jumping on the shelves is so cute. I wish they actually interacted with shelves and stuff, but also I know that that would be, like, actually impossible. So, I get why they don't. I know that that's, like, a little bit too much to ask for from the Sims team, so whatever. But I wish they would, because it would be so cute. Think about how nice our life would be if the kitties would interact with everything. And then I kind of want... Where's cats and dogs? I want to use, like, the little cat posters so that we can put some stickers on the walls so that we can show the cats, like, this is where you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be climbing around up here. See? You're meant to be exploring. Okay, cat room is getting somewhere. And then we'll put a little mouse on this one. Or maybe over here. And do we have like a... Ooh, we can give them a rat to play with. Like that. And then I'll give them a cat calendar for all of their cat business. So they don't lose track of where they're going. Okay. I think that's most of the cat room done. It just needs something in this space. So is there like any cat paintings? We have some things with cats on them. Just don't know where they are. So we've got this, but I don't think that really matches the room. But we have like normal painting staff cats on them. Just don't know how to find them. Actually, I think one of the cats and dogs paintings. Cats and dogs. This one? It's like a woman with a cat on her lap. Like this. And then let's see if there's like a different swatch. See, these two both have cats on them, but I like this one more. Okay, here's the pink cat room. Okay, wait, you know what it needs? It needs yarn. So let's go to Nifty Knitting. And then we can put some yarn balls around, because that's really important to me. And then one of these over here. And then I'll change the balls of yarn to be different colors. See, this is fun! I like this room. Thank you for the idea. This is bringing me joy. This is what I wanted. I was meant to get a call back from a job interview yesterday, and they never spoke to me. They never called me, not even once. I didn't have any calls the entire day, and I sat around waiting, and nothing happened. It was very sad. But it's fine. I guess I'll just, like, call them on Monday or something and be like, hey guys, do you remember me? You kind of said that you were gonna call me on Friday and you never did, so I've been worrying all weekend about what we were doing. Anyway, okay, pink cat room done. Now Heather was next with the bee room. Cute and beehive, please, and purple flower. Okay, which room, which What type of room do you wish for your bee room to be? Like a bedroom or? Well, we don't have a kitchen. We don't have a dining room. All we have right now is a living room and a shrine. The shrine, I don't really know what that counts as. It's kind of giving church room, but that's not really a category of a room that one might need. The cat room is technically a living room.
Is this one shy?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they normally look like. Anyway, which room do you want? Do you want a kitchen?
Or beehive?
Do you want a bedroom? Tell me what you want. Let me just look bee up. Let's see what we can find. Okay, we have a bee box. Other than that, we have no bee things. So, what do you want?
Bedroom.
Bedroom? Okay. What is happening? Okay. Door. Let's see. This will be Heather's bee bedroom. We'll make it like a kid's bedroom, because then we can go a little bit crazy. Okay, bedroom. That's bee themed. I'm thinking we need yellow. We're not gonna have anything that's like yellow and brown unless we do this. But that's not really yellow enough, in my opinion. Ew, that one's all nasty looking. Which one is giving bee the most? This one is like beehive patterned, but because it's like hexagons. But to tell me a shrine room isn't necessary in most houses sound weird to me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. See, because we have the honeycomb, but this is like, I don't know if it's giving bee because it's green. And it doesn't come in like a full yellow swatch. This wall existing is still crazy to me, because what happened to Love Struck and why was it like that? Who decided? Okay. We got some like tile, I feel like, but I'm guessing it doesn't come in yellow. I swear, I have it in my brain. I just don't know where it is. Was it a floor tile? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's this. Did this not come with a wall pattern? Because I don't really want to put a tile floor in a bedroom. Even though it's very much giving beehive. I don't know if it's giving bedroom. I guess it doesn't really matter because we can like make it cozy with other stuff. But I'm kind of just gonna assume that it doesn't have a matching wallpaper. Let me look. Base game. See, because you would think it's in tiles. I do not see. It's not in wallpaper. Not in rock and stone. No, I don't think so. Okay, whatever. See, this wall is not like bad, but it's not good either, so I don't really want to keep it this way. I mean, that's cute. I don't know if it's giving bee, but I like the colors. Because I feel like this one gives bee a little bit more, but it's also like a lot of yellow. It's a little bit less like broken up this way, which I don't know if that's worse, because I think it is. Blue sky with some clouds. I mean, that's also an option. But then I'm like, what if it's not yellow enough? It's a bedroom. Yes, exactly. It also, Heather also requested a purple flower. So how does that work? Matt donated $10. What is your request? A plant room / greenhouse / okay, very nice. Okay. The plant room, we can probably put, I mean, this doesn't need to be a kitchen. We could make this into like a, we could make all the walls of this glass. This can be like a kitchen dining room combo. That could work. Okay, I see the vision. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, I needed purple flowers. What I could do, except I don't really know how, is do we have any like pots? Like a flower pot, perhaps? That I can just like, that's empty? So that I can just put something in it myself. I know we have some packs that came with pots, but I don't know which ones. I think the pottery one, there's like a pottery thing. Okay, wait. Dot show live edit objects. And then, oh, I could put a pan. That's so fun. Okay. Now, the thing I want is businesses and hobbies. And then we have to find it. Oh my god. Did I turn on live edit objects instead of hidden objects? Out of habit? Because that's how I normally build. Oops. Maybe dot hidden objects. Oh wait, show hidden objects, not just hidden objects. Yeah, I fear I might have put in the wrong one before. Okay. Well, we can put some purple flowers in here. We can put like lavender. Because then I know I'm doing the right thing. See? Oh, why does it look like that? Can it not go inside? Oh my god, I've never noticed that before. Well, do all of the plants do that when you put them inside? Oh my god, what's wrong with them? Why do they go like entirely black? Who did this? Okay, well, I gotta pick a different one. These are purple. They're not really giving inside flowers. These are purple. These are purple. What kind of purple flowers are you envisioning, Heather? Okay, that's unspecific. Ooh, wait, we have these. Oh, never mind. They go ugly inside. These look cute though. Okay, no, that might work. Okay, just pretend that that fits really well, and then we'll just use this. I think that's okay. Okay, now I just gotta make this a bedroom. Or, well, I guess it's a bead room. It needs windows because it doesn't currently have any. I should have probably started by putting windows on all of the rooms. I did not do that. These windows look so silly and small now. But otherwise I've got windows that are like massive. And I don't know if that's what I want. Like these look so big. I don't know if that's silly. Because I won't be able to put curtains on these. But that looks so much better from the outside. Okay, hold on. This is also like meant to be there. You know what? It might be okay to just do it like this. And then we can put like a little window up there eventually. But like a different shape so that it doesn't look so bad. I love using this little window up here because I think it looks cute. But I think it looks a bit weird with this style of house. I don't know. Let's go back to the bead room. Also, my favorite thing about having a good PC is the way that I can have little light reflections inside the houses. Because it looks so nice. I love it. It looks so cozy. Ooh, these come in yellow. Don't know if they're like nice, but no, I don't like it. Anyway, light coming inside, wonderful. Big fan. I'm so sad I never got to have my graphics on Ultra before. Because it makes such a massive difference. It looks so good. I think everyone should do this. If you can. If you don't have your graphics up really high, but you have a good enough PC to turn your graphics up really high, do it. It's so worth it. Okay. The curtains might need to change color because this is somewhat awful. I think I'll make it like a kid's bedroom so that I have the freedom to go for silly colors. Pansexual colors. I really like the pride beds. I think they're so cute. The way that they have like a little blanket on the end. I love them. I'm tempted to make it lesbian, but that was not part of the request. Not that I think Heather would be against a lesbian bee themed room, but still. I think this is better. Unless I just filter by yellow and we see what comes up. Bees are so lesbian coded. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I think this is the best yellow bed. We have this one. Would be so good, but we're going for a kid's room. So I don't think... I mean, I guess I could go for like a teenager's room. And then I could put a double bed without it feeling too silly. This plant looks so out of place. But I don't think we have any other purple ones. I really like this. Okay, let me filter by high school years so that we can make this look a little bit more like a bedroom and a little bit less like this. Like the mess that it really is, if we're being honest about it. Because there's currently nothing in this room that's really giving it much of anything. We could put a little mirror. Or, well, we could put it like a TV at the end of the bed, maybe. I don't know. I do like the mirror as an option, so I'll put it in the room for now. We need some decor on the walls. I think there's one of the like things has a bee on it. Where is it? It comes in the colors of the CDs. This one, it has a bee on it. That's so fun. Okay, we should get a record player in this room as well, because they exist, so may as well. Like this. Is that like too close? Also, I have a question. What do we think is the best starting time for the 12-hour unpaused stream? Because I'm not sure what the best time is. Because part of me is like, I could start it at like 9 and then it finishes at 9 and I still have some time to talk before we all fall asleep. We being me. So that's my current option. Because I'm like, I feel like if I start it at like 7 a.m. when Heather leaves on Wednesday, then it'll finish at 7, which is fine. But then I feel like all of the Americans will be asleep for most of it. Which is the problem with it being 12 hours, is that there's an option that everyone is just asleep the entire time. So I feel like it's better if I start at slightly different time. Anyway. So I was thinking if I do 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That seems reasonable to me. And then I have some time to set it up. I don't need to wake up too crazy. Yeah. Where's the beehive? Oh, I haven't put the actual beehive in it. Sorry. The like bee box. It still needs to go in this room. Okay, there it is. Jewel beetle. Where is it? Oh, I can't see it right now because we're not in live mode. Well, that's sad. I wanted to see the beetle. Beetlejuice! Oh, it just comes in an empty glass. I can put some beeswax next to the bee house. No one should have a bee house in their room, but we are crazy, so it's okay. Put the bee in the corner, and then we'll put the flowers next to it. This is just like our little bit of outside, you know? It's nice. The mirror is kind of, all of the yellow is kind of giving like sun vibes. So it looks very cozy in here. I like it. Beehive in a bedroom sounds like the worst idea ever. Yeah, it's just white noise. It's just a bit of like cozy background noise. For bees and humans. Yeah, don't worry about it. What is this? Campfire stick beetle. I can put a beetle on a stick like this. Debug is crazy. I love it. And what is this? Semi-firm beet noodles Simstagram print. Yummy! Sounds amazing. Okay. Let me put this over here. And then I'll put this over here. Okay, put it slightly more that way. I need some more desk clutter. I need to remember that I'm trying to do somewhat of a challenge here, so I need to not make everything look perfect and beautiful. It's just so fun. It's just so fun. I'm sorry. This room needs a rug, and then I think we'll be done. I promise. Okay. Little book on the nightstand. A little cup. There we go. A little pen holder. And then I just need to make sure I put like a rug, because otherwise I don't think this is the vibe. It just looks like your feet would be really cold in this room. Do you want a purple rug? To bring in your purple flowers? I can't tell if it's ugly or not. Because, like, it's a little bit, but the house is also just kind of ugly. Well, the room itself, I mean, is just kind of ugly. Because that's kind of the vibe of the place. So I think we need to be okay with that. Kind of think, you know what I do desperately need? Moth sack with the $1. What is your request? I think we need another tragic clown painting. Okay. Yeah, you're so right. Where do I put this one? In the upstairs hallway. Just in case you didn't see it downstairs. Running your 12-hour stream, your Americans are Americans of the highest quality who understand that time zones don't always work in our favor. I would encourage you to pick a time that works for you. Yeah, I think 9 is probably the best time, because I kind of, as I was speaking, I was like, if I did it at 7, I'd have to wake up at like 6:30 at least and be here to make sure it's all set up. So I think any earlier than 9 is a bad idea. I think what I might do is start at like 8:45, and then I've got some time to talk us into it, like talk a little introduction over it, and then at 9 we're ready. I will fuck up my sleep schedule for you on a weekday. You guys are so generous. This is how I feel every time that every time that Tyler and Alex are here, I'm like, you guys are here? Even though you're meant to be like so asleep right now? I'm like, what are you doing here? Luckily for them, they tend to sleep eventually, and they're usually here at the beginning, and then they're like, okay, we're going to bed. Because, like, I'm worried that they will never sleep again. But also, I know that Alex is very used to staying up for ridiculous times for, like, football games and F1 stuff. So that makes me feel less bad. I'm like, I'm not the only reason that you're staying up until the most ridiculous hour of the day. But still. Oh my god, happy Sims, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? We are having an amazing time today. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? We are currently raising money for St. Jude, and I'm having so much fun. I would love to tell you all more. I have not used these prints yet. I actually really like them. But we are currently doing a donations decide my Sims build. I'll give you a little tour once I've decided what goes on this wall. You know what? I'm putting this here. I'm putting mess on the floor, and the room is done. Because I simply will never finish this room otherwise. Because I'll get too excited about the fact that it's like borderline normal. So I feel like I could just do whatever I normally do, and it's easy. It's easy for my brain to just go on autopilot and just start putting stuff everywhere. Anyway, to Random Runner playing Super Sim today. Ooh, how was that going? I hope it was a great time. I hope you guys had fun watching. Anyway, here is our bee-themed room. We have our bee bedroom, also called the bead room. We have our clown shrine, and we have our pink cat room, which I love. And the low TV is on purpose. It's so that the cats can watch cat TV, obviously. Now let's see which room was next. Also, there's 31 cats outside. It's a good time. So if you want to do any of these fun things, there is a donation link in the chat, and you can donate to charity. We love St. Jude here. All rooms are very necessary and normal. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we finished Heather's room. Now, next is Luke's room, a luxurious room for my dog's relaxation. Should that also be a bedroom then? But then like a dog bedroom? Okay, I've never had a dog before. So, what does the dog want in this dream bedroom? What's the dog's name? Do we know this? Rosie. I feel like I've... Rosie, okay, good. I was like, I feel like I know this dog's name, but I want to be sure. What does Rosie like? Does Rosie have a favorite color? Does Rosie have any favorite things? This is important to me. Rosie to me is like a human in a dog's body. I love that. We'll give her a window so she can look outside. Those windows are very low. Hold on. But then now they feel too high. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This is fine. Okay, let's think. Rosie's favorite color is pink. Oh my god, wonderful. I'm so excited. Rosie, you will get the dream bedroom of your life. Okay, again, do we want carpet in this room? I don't know. But possibly. I don't normally put carpet in houses. But part of me is like, it would be so much cozier for them if they have somewhere to like scratch and roll around. So I feel like they kind of need carpet. We do have a rose wallpaper. This one. But I do think that that's a little bit too busy to put on all of the walls. So what if I put like this as an accent wall? I've seen a lot of hate recently. People saying that accent walls are millennial behavior, which I think is interesting, because how does that even make sense? But okay. Whatever. Let's See, I wish we had this like light, nice background color as an option for like walls. Oh, but we have this pink. Does that work? It's like a little bit more yellow, but we don't have that, so this might be our best option. Rosie isn't a fan of hardwood floors. Carpeted is then. I've seen videos on TikTok of people who have dogs that are like afraid of tile because they like slipped on it once and now they're like really worried about walking around on it, and it makes me feel sad. I'm like, I'm so sorry that you're so nervous about walking around, because that must actually really suck. You can't enjoy walking around your own home. That's not fun. Okay, wait, where is it? Okay. Rosie's hobbies are watching Twitch. She's the reason I started watching Twitch. Barking at other dogs that she sees walking down the street. Oh, but now I feel bad that I gave her a room that's not watching the street. Should I have put her bedroom down here? Should I move her bedroom so she can watch the dogs walk down the street? She can go down here if she wants. Maybe the neighbors have dogs. We can pretend the neighbors have dogs. It's fine. It's fine. She can see the dogs out the window. It's okay. Just because otherwise I'm gonna get distracted and do too many things. Little fridge for some fresh wet food. For some reason, I just kind of read that as wood. And I was like, some fresh wood? Okay. Anyway, let me think. The dog wants to watch Twitch streams, so we must get a computer. We'll need a big loungy chair by the desk so she can sit cozy. Which desk screams dog who likes to watch Twitch to you? Oddly specific, but you know. We have a pink one. Okay, we can give Rosie the pink cozy gamer dream room. And then we'll get her like we had like a cozy fluffy chair before. This one. It's like slightly awful, but also think about the cozy. A dog would love to sit on this because it's big. I don't know if a dog would want a spinny chair because you wouldn't be able to get up on it. That's dangerous. It's not fair. We'll give her like a little gaming setup. She can do her own streams if she ever feels like it. And if not, she can just watch them. She's got a little glowy keyboard. She can live the dream. We'll get her some funky candles. We'll put them far away. And they're not real. They're not real candles. Don't worry. She won't burn her little fur on it. Don't you worry about her. She'll be okay. Where is cats and dogs? Because we need dog items before I forget that this room needs to actually accommodate an animal. Okay, food bowls. Very important. This roof is making it very hard for me to build. Whatever. Dog bowl. Dog bowl. One is for food, one is for water. I know that that's not a thing in The Sims, but it is to me. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if this room needs to have like tricks in it, but we'll give her some balls to play with. She can have a few different kinds. Ooh, a pink one with a heart. Very nice. She needs like a big loungy sofa. I wish that dogs also used like a scratching post, because then this would really upgrade the dog vibes of the room, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll hide like a little bone behind the curtain for a little fun surprise. Some little food bowl by the food. Oh my god, we have this. I don't really know where to put this. But I just... I never use this, and I feel like it desperately needs it needs to be in here, you know? Because it's a dog painting. It's wonderful. Just go home and miss the raid. Oh my god, don't worry. Welcome in. I hope you I hope you had a great day. And I hope you enjoy it here. Look at the little dog chasing a ball. Can we put this like behind the PC? It's nice. Okay. And then we can get her a bed. I don't know if the dogs in this game actually use beds, but just so that we remember that it's meant to be a bedroom. And we'll give her like a sofa so that she can definitely get on there. It'll be nice. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Enjoy the sofa a lot. I friendship it until she doesn't play with them and she likes to know that she owns them, so she hoards them like a dragon. We can get a little, just like a corner full of balls that she's decided are hers. We can do that. That sounds fun. just fill her little like nest in a corner with all her little toys that she doesn't want to play with, but she wants to have them. Okay, which sofa looks cozy to you? I always think this one looks really cozy just because it looks like a bit more lived in than the other ones, but I don't know if I like the colors that it comes in. I don't know if you would be putting a dog on a white sofa. Maybe not, but it's cute. Think about how cute it is. We don't have to think about realism and about how this would get dirty so fast with a furry animal, but you know, those things are not real, so we don't have to think about them. I'll size this down because it's so large. Okay, she needs like a little bed. Oh my god, what is that? A dog bed. Do we want one like this? Which one has the better colors? Or this one? See, with that one, the pink one is a cat. So I don't know if, like, they all look a bit cat-like. So maybe just this one. Oh, we can get her a crow. Does she happen to like yelling at birds? We can get her a bird. If she likes barking at birds, I'll get her a bird. If she doesn't, then she doesn't need to have a bird. That's also fine. Okay, wait. Cozy. And then make this like orangey pink. She loves barking at birds. Oh my god, wonderful. We'll get her a deluxe crow because she's better than standard. Obviously. The bird can sit by the window. She can pretend it's outside. Even more fun. Is this bird cruelty? No, it's not cruelty. Don't worry about it. The bird is fine. And it's one of Grimm's birds. It can like disappear into the void whenever it wants. If the bird's not having a good time, it will leave. This is Rosie's room. We don't have to worry about the birds right now. Okay. Here's her little ball collection. They're all hers. Yay! Okay. And then I was gonna put a bed in this room. I don't know where to put that now. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be massive. We can just see whatever fits. We can always move the crow a little. A rainbow bed or pink bed. Heart bed. I'm like, what do dogs do in their day to day? I don't know. I love this bed so much, and I'm gonna use it all the time, but I can't use it twice in the same build. That's too much, I think. So I won't. Love this bed, but it's not colorful enough. Oh my god, she could have a luxury bed. She is living the dream. You did say a luxurious room for my dog's relaxation. So a luxurious bed she will get. We can put the bird over here. That's fine. And she needs a little nightstand. She won't use it, but the bed looks weird without it. This is, which kit is this from? Because it's from a kit, right? Modern Luxe. Yes. We should just use all of the stuff that came with this. See, we could give her like a vanity, but I don't think she needs that. She could have a little handbag and some lipsticks. I don't know. Doesn't really need it, but it adds to the vibe of the room, and that's okay. It's all part of the experience, you know? Okay. There we go. What do we think about the luxurious room? It's not, I feel like it's not luxurious enough, but also I don't really know how to make this room Rosie's dream room and also have it be luxurious. Maybe what this needs is a gold frame. It doesn't have any swatches that are gold, which is really sad. I can move this up a little, and we can put this behind it, just for like the vibes. Put these over here. Rosie likes to sleep diagonally on the bed, so there isn't room for me. I have to sleep on the sofa. That's wonderful. I love that for her. And you know what? This is her dream room, so she can do whatever she wants with it. Give her a chandelier. Oh my god, she does deserve a fancier light. Wait. Do we have any chandeliers that fit in short wall height? Because I think the problem with these chandeliers is that a lot of them require really tall walls. See, we could fit this one, because it's not that big. So this is an option. There's this, but it's not really a chandelier. There's this. I think this is too low. And also it's not really a chandelier. Because like all of these, look how massive they are. This one hangs down really low. Hit your head on it. This one's ginormous. So I think this one's the only one that's like a chandelier type of lamp and still fits the room. Oh my god, it comes in rainbow colors. But look, it also comes in like a pretty pink and gold. I think she looks fancy. Okay, big fan. We can give her a TV. I don't think we have space for it anymore though. Unfortunately. Okay, I think this is our room done. Because I'm running out of ideas. I still really wish that this had a gold frame, but I just don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to make that work. Because I don't think there's any paintings with similar sizes that have like a nicer frame. Unless this is so tiny. This one, maybe if I, oh, but the problem is that like this already is too high, so I can't do that. Okay. I don't know. I was thinking this one. Then I need to size this down again. And that just is too small. So then I need to size it up. And if I size this up, it's too big. What if I size this down to here? Okay, but that... I mean, it's fancier. It's not like the best, but it's better. You know? I think that's okay. And then I'll change the white border at the background to be brown. You know what? I think this is nice. I think it looks good. Look! I'm being so custom with all my frames today. But that looks nice. I do think the curtains are not fancy enough. But that's the last adjustment. Is the curtains just need to be fancier. Ooh, they have pink ones. Very nice. And then I don't know how to find the other piece, so there we go. Like this. Yay! Okay. There's Rosie's dream room. Done. I hope you like it. What's next? We have Belle/Nell's room of items I hate and never use. Okay, I'm trying to think, how do I still make sure that we have a little bit of a more livable house? So like, do I build a kitchen next? But I wanted to use that like ugly sofa thing. And that doesn't really belong in the kitchen. Rosie would be so happy with that. Ruby did a great job. Thank you. I hope she likes it. She can watch the stream on this, and then she can admire the room that she's in. She'll love it. Okay, let me think. A room of items I don't like. I guess I could really just build any room full of items I don't like. So, because any room will have items I don't actually enjoy. I just feel like there's not a lot of kitchen counters I don't like. I guess I could also use swatches I hate. Has anyone made you a bulldoze yet? No. We've been having a very great time building so far. Like, I should save. I've also not taken any screenshots. So I'm like, if anyone bulldozes it now, this is all gone. Hold on. Just for references. Curry's snoring next to me. I think he just woke himself up with a snore. Oh my god. Anyway, I've never in any of these streams had anyone I've never had anyone bulldoze for any of these streams before. Which is nice. For the only part of that that's very nice is that I don't ever have to worry about any of my hard work being destroyed. But also, think about the $50 donation. It would be worth it. So, there's pros and cons. I love this bed. I should use that swatch more. Because I think it's really nice. This wall looks like rubbery. Like the sticker part. That's nasty. Oh, I'm in a void. Help. And then we're in Rosie's dream room. It's so cute. Okay. There we go. Look at our cat shrine outside. Big win. Now let's think. The room of items I don't like. I don't know what the easiest way for me to do that is. Because I'm like, I feel like a lot of the items I don't like are going to be like living room items. But do we really need another living room? Not really, because the greenhouse looking room will also be kind of like a cozy living room. So maybe I should do a kitchen? I don't know. That seems like the best option to me. So let's just build an ugly kitchen. Which counters do I never use? I will say I've never used these, but also that's just because I don't really think about cool kitchen stuff existing. Because it's not very cool kitchen to me. Like this, I don't think I would ever use. I also don't necessarily use this counter. But that's not really because I'm against it. I just think it doesn't really fit anything I ever build. And then I love these. They're all beautiful. I think a lot of the counters I actually really like. I also don't really like the metal ones, but that's just because I think they're stupid. Like, I even like the purposefully ugly ones. I guess the one I would never use would be this one. Because there is absolutely no way I would ever build anything with this. I don't think it's nice. And I don't think I would be able to, like, I would never build a house and go, oh, you know what this really needs? This. Okay. And then I want, like, a dining table over here. So I should keep some space for that. Let's see. Ooh, we have these. I forgot. That's so fun. Okay. Are these, like, the whole version? Ah, it's because I have debug on. Okay, which fridge do I never use? I love this fridge. Okay, that's in my favorites list. This one, okay, let's make a lineup of the ones I hate. I hate this one. I don't think it looks good. I hate this one. I never use it. I hate this one. To me, belongs in the same category as this one. It just doesn't belong here. Honestly, the other fridges, they're like fine. I use them all. I don't really use that one, but I don't think it's because I hate it or anything. So, I don't know. Sims with Lex, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I also don't really use this one, but I think my least favorite is that one, which does not match at all with the current counter situation. But you know what? This room, to me, it doesn't have to match anything. See, look how, like, the swatches on it are just, like, that swatch is nice. But only for, like, a very specific one. A specific room, I mean. But that is so ugly. So I'll use that one. Because we're going for the ugly versions. I'm using that one. Okay, stoves. Ooh, look how nice these look salvaged. And it comes in like a nice purple. That's so cute. And yellow. And green. 2 shades of it. Okay, don't need this because it's nice. I probably would use it. I never use this. I think it's ugly. I never use this. Same reason as the fridge. It's weird. And then, again, I think the other ones are good. Like, the other ones, there's nothing wrong with them. I don't use this one, and that's the same reason as the matching thing for it. Oh, I could use one of these, because I think this thing is so ugly. So we could use that. Like, why does it look like this? And, like, the swatches are not better. I'll do this just so that it matches a little bit better. Maybe what I'll do is use that so that we have, like, a matching set of things at least. And the white swatch on it is just as ugly. So, it's okay. This kitchen, not a vibe. Sinks. I don't know if there's, like, an ugly sink. But I don't really use this one. Or this one. Which one's uglier? Now that I'm looking at it, definitely that one. This one is absolutely the worst one. Okay, well, good. Then I'm just gonna put a fire alarm just cause. I want cabinets because I don't like these because they're frosted glass. So we'll put those, even though I don't really have any reason to. Because there's nowhere that I can put them anyway. The outer corner is the only one that does not have weird frosted glass on it, which I don't fully understand the reason for. But oh well. Can I do this, like, can I use a different one just so that I can put another one of these in? Because that's so weird. Let's see. Because I also... See, the problem is that the ones I don't use are the ones that don't disappear. To be honest, I don't use this one either. Sorry to Cottage Living. I love everything that comes with this pack, but I never use this vent hood because I think it's just, like, not my favorite. I don't know. I normally use the ones that hide away a little bit more. And that is not this. Anyway, so a fridge matching color. I think so. I think they're technically, yeah, I think they're the same swatch. This swatch is so ugly. I don't understand it. But oh well. I also need floor and ceiling. So let's look at a tile. I personally hate this tile. So that's a good option. Never used it in my life. I also don't use this one. Same problem. And the funny thing is, both of them kind of match, sort of, because they have like a weird blue in them that kind of matches with the counters. See, I think that one is worse. This one matches better. That tile hurts my eyes. I agree. A lot of the other ones I don't necessarily hate. I don't like that one. Don't think I would use it, but I might use it in a bathroom. This I would never use. Not ever. So that's probably my least favorite. Because there is literally no room that this would look good in my eyes. So it's going in here. So that's what we're doing. Then some tile for the walls. I love this one. It's new. But we're not looking at ones I like. I don't use this one ever. I think it matches with the floor. Has anyone donated for the cupcake machine? No one has donated for the cupcake machine. We've had cats and clown paintings only for objects. Other than that, it's only been room donations. I also don't use this one, but I don't think I can use that with the floor. I think that's too much. That's simply too much. I don't use this one either, but same thing. I don't want this to be like actually awful. I'm trying to make it somewhat work. I think we could use this wall tile because I genuinely never would ever use it. I've never used it and I probably never will. It's not even that it's that ugly, I just don't like it. I could use a different archway too. Personally, I don't think there's ever enough tragic clowns. So true. Cupcake machine, please. Okay. Where is she? Where do I put her? Oh, it comes in different colors now. Well, that's good. She can have her own room for now. If we end up ever needing this room, we can move it. But for now, she can stay in here. Oh my god, who would do that? Okay, now, which color do we wish to make the cupcake machine? I hate that color. This doesn't have to be ugly. It can be pink. We have a lot of pink in the house. It matches. This room is so bad. Okay. Archways. Which archways do I not like? I mean, I don't like this one. But that's mostly just because it's for specific builds. I don't think it's because I actually have anything against it. Don't like this one. I don't even think it fits, though. So, maybe not. I don't think there's any archways I don't like. But I guess I could put a door I don't like. Because that's also an option. It doesn't have to be an archway. I mean, with doors I don't like, you kind of go to, like, these. Like, I've used this door, but not because I actually like it, just because I think it fits the aesthetic sometimes. This one is quite ugly. Just for the color options. Like, the brown and green is just awful. Do I turn it around so you can really appreciate the ugliness? Okay, well that's that. I could also, I mean, I could look at these archways, if there's any archways I hate. I just don't think there's anything wrong with any of the archways we have. Like, they're all fine. This one's a bit silly, but it matches with Jungle Adventure, so I can't complain. Okay, Okay, I need a dining room table. Okay, let's see. Which table do I never use? I never use this one because it's got a tablecloth. So I don't know what to do with it. Never use this one just because I've never tried. I never use this one because it's weird. I never use this one because it's Star Wars. See, we have more options now. I don't know. I think the other ones are okay. There's definitely a few tables I would never use. Like, I never use this one because it's weird, but I kind of want a bigger table. So I'm just looking at these ones. Part of me kind of wants to use this one because it matches the weird vibes of the rest of the house. We could do a Sims tablecloth. Or we could stick with just the first swatch. Just go flamingo. I don't know if I've used any of those tables before. Yeah. I think the thing with this one is you could use it for like a wedding. But any other time, probably not. And then, or like events. This table could be okay if you're going for like really vampire type house. But like anything that comes with Star Wars, I will never build with. Well, that's not true. There's some things in Star Wars that are good, but it's mostly like the floor. Okay, now we need some chairs. There will be a few options for chairs I don't like. Well, again, we have these, but I think I'm just gonna ignore it because that doesn't even look like a chair. Like anything from Star Wars doesn't exist in this universe to me, so they don't count. I don't really like these ones. I think they look a bit uncomfortable. I don't use these because why would you want to sit in like a glass bowl? I would never. This one, again, same with this one, but worse. It looks like weirdly, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't use this one. The back is up so straight, there's no way that that's comfortable in any universe. I don't know why I hate this chair, but it's just, there's so much wrong with it. This chair, another awful build. Like it looks like really low somehow. I don't think it's good. That one's like fine, it's very normal. I think I'm kind of a hater of these round chairs in general, but that one's worse. Yeah, I think I would say these are my least favorites. I think I also don't like this one or this one. This one's kind of giving like heel shoe. And this one is just like a cube. There's no way that's comfortable. But I also don't think that that's like the worst chairs that we have. I think these are my least favorites. Okay, now we have to pick one is the problem. I think I'll get rid of the glass bowl. Okay, so which one do we match with this room? I think this one matches in weird energy somehow. Something about this one's energy matches the rest of the room, which is interesting. This one, I think there's no way to make it match, which is why I'm kind of thinking maybe it needs to go, because it's like, what is happening? But also, I'll never use this again if I don't use it now, so maybe this is my only chance. This one, honestly, the swatches on it are too nice for it to be here. And then this one, I do still hate. But I think these are worse. I think that one, because this one feels like it should be good, but I hate it. And it fits the weird aesthetic of this room. I just feel like this room looks like it belongs in a different time than we are in. You know what I mean? And I mean that as an insult. Like, this is not good. it's actually awful. Okay, then we have a trash can. I would say maybe this one. It's ugly. I don't like it. This one I guess could go in a kid's room, so I won't use that. Ooh, is this from Debug? Oh, it's the shady one. I don't know how I feel about this room. I'd like to rate it, but I can't. How would everyone else rate this room? Oh my god, it becomes worse by putting a sticker on it. I just feel like everything about this room is kind of like, ew, what is that? You don't like it? It's definitely like 70s. I feel like the worst attempt at Art Deco. It's bad. It's just bad. It's also, it looks like there's too much space left. Maybe what I'll do, actually, I have an idea. Because I feel like there's too much free space. It needs something else. 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10 ugly? Yeah, that's important. How do we think this is ugly? Do we all agree? Where is it? Oh, it's this one. Okay, put this here. Put end piece. It doesn't even look like an end piece. How is that an end piece? I guess it's slightly shorter. Whatever. Then we also get to pick bar stools. Okay, which ones do we hate? Obviously this one. It's ugly and it's bad. There's a lot wrong with it in my opinion. It looks like sticks. What else? Which one do I also not use? I mean, I don't use this one, but I don't think it's worse than this one, so I won't even put it down. I don't like that one either. I just think this one is an immediate loser for me, and that means it wins. I love a way too narrow kitchen just to have an island. Classic. What do you mean? There's enough space. I think it matches the vibe. Imagine trying to cook in this kitchen with 2 people. It would be miserable. You would feel so stressed and overwhelmed by everyone around you. Oh my god, this comes from Cool Kitchen. That's why I hate it. It matches. It's awful. I love it. Okay. We sound very British, but this feels like the type of kitchen you find on a council estate. Oh my god. Should I put some bugs in the kitchen? Axolotl. Oh wait, these are cute. I didn't know those existed. Gnomes. Sorry, there's a lot of things in here that I didn't really think existed until now. Oh my god. Who is you? I like it. Tile and walls together, like a remodel needing to happen. I know, it's actually terrible. I think the floor tile is the worst to me. Because part of me is like, if I pick this one, like, it looks so much brighter. And it matches the tile on the wall, which is better. But, like, this is just uglier, so it's gonna have to stay like that. But a change in floor would change the entire room. The floor is just so bad. I also think we could do with a rug. To cover up the mess with something else that we don't like. So that sounds fun. It's a good option. Which rugs do I hate? The problem is I do need to find a rug that's the right size, because otherwise I don't think it's fair. See, a lot of the rugs I actually think have good swatches. I don't think there's a lot of rugs I actually don't like. Like that one has some good swatches, that one has some good swatches. I hate this one, but honestly, putting this in this room feels like an assault on your eyeballs. And it also just doesn't really fit right. So maybe this rug is safe for now. I do hate it though. I think this rug is really stupid. I never used this one, but I think it also has the curse of not being the right size, so it's safe for now. Because I want a rug that's like the 2x3 or like a 3x4 size, I mean, like this one. It looks so big though. Am I sure that oh, this one is too big. It's like, am I sure I want that? It's this size that I want. But I like this one, so we're not using that one. I also never use this rug. I didn't even know what size it was because I'd never taken it out before. I just don't think I ever build a room that fits that thing. There's this. I'm not into it. I guess I could also use a square rug in this room. I do hate this one as well. I just don't think I ever build anything that fits any of them. And I don't think any of the swatches are nice. I think the only swatch I would ever use would maybe be this one. Because it kind of hides everything. The crazy city living rug I see. This one? Oh, it's like a floor tile for the events, I think. I don't think that counts as a rug to me. Because I wouldn't use it, but that's more because it needs to be like outside. Let's see. I mean, I don't really use this one either, but I use this swatch when I'm building in the island. Moss is an option. I mean, a lot of these just don't look like rugs. I mean, I would never use this one, but it's not the right size. I think this one in a bad color might be our best option right now. Because I think a square rug fits the best under this weird table. Like that color, I would never use, but it kind of matches the room. That is just bad. Like, I don't understand why we need to be doing like browns and blues together on a rug. It's not good. I don't know who this is for. Which one do I like the least? I feel like this one has an option of like, it kind of looks like it matches. And then this one, maybe also. This is just bad. The dark and brown. I don't know why this is a thing. The color combinations are not good. This room is a disaster. And then I think we need a little light above the table. That's important to me. Oh, it's so dark and creepy in here right now. Okay, which lights do I hate? I mean, this one is like very much a hospital light, so I don't think that counts. I don't like this one. Oh my god. Oh, the weird lighting it gives off makes it so much worse. Why on earth would you want it if it's gonna like spotlight like this? Okay, well that's contender number 1. It's definitely bad, and it's not better than I thought it was at all. Any light that lights up like a weird spotlight in the room is an immediate no for me. Because why would you do that? Any other ones I don't use. I mean, I don't use this one. Ever. I don't really use these. Interrogation room light. That's what I'm thinking. That it's like this. It's like a perfect circle spotlight. I'm like, why? It's so scary. No one needs this in their home. And like this looks like it's meant to be like over the counter. You know what I mean? Like it's meant to be like above your kitchen or above your dining table. And that's just not the vibe. Okay, well, I mean, I used to use these all the time. I think they're a little bit like, the mason jars are maybe a little bit millennial, but they're not the worst. I don't like these ones. The like, what are they? Kettlebell lights. Don't think they're nice. This is a light. No, it's not. I don't like this. There's a lot of lights that are really strange, actually. Like, there's quite a few I don't like. Okay, these are my least favorite. I think this one, I think that one can go. It's not funky enough. I don't think that one's the vibe. It's not giving kitchen. This one is an option. But, you know, maybe this is just not the room it's meant to be in. Oh, wow. That's... See, it's like a bit of an arts and crafts project. More than a kitchen table. Oh, this one also has the weird spotlight thing. You know what? I could use both. Hold on. I'll put this one above the counters. I'll put 2. And then that one can go over there. And then I'll get rid of this light. This is the most terrible lit room in the house, and it has the most lights out of all of them. Look at this at nighttime. Okay, hold on. Let me just paint you a picture. You go and get a snack in the middle of the night. You enter this room, and this is the room well lit. This is the room in its best lit state. Oh my god. Hi, Spring Sims. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. We are currently raising money for St. Jude, and we're using that money in the best/worst way we can. Currently, you're looking at a kitchen where the prompt for it was objects I never use and don't like. So this is what it is. We're currently appreciating the absolutely awful lighting because what is going on? Anyway, I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? Tell me everything. I hope you had a great time, but I'm not sure about the vibes in here. It's so scary looking. This house, well, this part of the house, murders could be committed in here. And not in like a fun Sims way. In like a scary run for your life, because something weird is going down here. So many objects I haven't used in The Sims 4 too. I know. This is so bad. I hate this chair. This table, I don't think I've ever even considered using it. These lights, somehow both of the lights I didn't like the look of ended up being those weird like spotlight lights where they only light up in like a weird circle. So that's why the house, that's why this room looks so weirdly lit. It's awful. I hate it. Also, thank you for the follow. Stream was so much fun. We played a lot of world adventures in The Sims 3. Ooh. See, I've never really played a lot of The Sims 3, but it's very exciting. I hope you had a great time. I tried playing The Sims 3 a few years ago, and I remember I really enjoyed the traits in that game because I had one sim, I don't remember what her trait was called, but every time anything scary happened, she'd just pass out on the floor, which I think is great because it just made me laugh so much because she just kept falling over wherever she was going, and it was wonderful. I accidentally set the house on fire, and then she was just on the floor in the fires. And that's not helpful. But that's the kind of stuff I want. I want things to go terribly wrong. So that was a win. I thought she was dead, and then she just got up again. Anyway, what's next? Let me look at my Tiltify. Anyway, we're raising money for St. Jude still. We are currently a little bit less than $400 away from our goal of $2,500. And if you want, you can donate $1 to add an object, $10 to add a room of your choice, or $50 to bulldoze everything. And then you can get rid of our scary kitchen, our clown shrine, our pink cat room, our bee bedroom, including bees, and our Rosie's luxurious dream room. With, Rosie is a dog. So that's the vibe so far. Anyway, the room that we have now to build is the last one on the list, which is Marit's request for a plant room / greenhouse, which will be this room. So I'll make the walls like windows and stuff. So that will be fun. But if anyone wants to donate, feel free. The link just posted in chat. Thank you, St. Jude Bot. But I love St. Jude, and they're so cool. And they do so many amazing things. And I love them very much. So they make sure that every single patient never has to pay for anything, which is so important. Because you shouldn't have to worry about your kids. And you shouldn't have to worry about, like, paying for treatments for your kids when they're sick. So I love St. Jude. So if you have any dollars, even just one, feel free to spend them. This is maybe too many windows, but that's okay. Oh, sorry, that confused me. I pressed 2 buttons at once. Let's see. This comes with like a door that fits in here. Where is it? It's green. There it is. Yes. I think from the outside, oh, this part of the roof does not look right. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, let's see. How do we make this cute? Because this room we can actually make nice because there was no weird part of the request. This room was just good request. So what about I get the, like, where it is? Where is it? Greenhouse and blooming rooms kit. And then we'll just get both of those. I mean, I don't think we need to do that. I think that might be unnecessary. But we can just get a bunch of objects from this. I also think this room should maybe have a door into it, but we'll figure that out later. We could have like this. I don't know if that's weird. It might be weird. I've never used this in a not community lot type build before. But it kind of blends it to the walls nice, so that's fun. We also have this, because if we're going for like greenhouse but inside vibes, okay, because we have 2 different aesthetics we could go for. We could go for like greenhouse, fully like growing plants, or we could go for like a plant room where like you can read and be cozy. I guess we could go for like a combination of both. That might be fun. I don't really know how to do that, but we'll improvise. Let's see. I want like some lighter wood maybe. I don't have to worry about any of these rooms matching because they're not going to match anyway. Lona says rubber duck room. Oh my god. Okay, that's amazing. Also rubber duck bathroom, so we can finally have a bathroom. Okay, don't let me forget because it's not in my rewards list. But I shouldn't forget because I know that you donated. But just in case. If I start talking, being like, oh, we've run out of things now. After this, rubber duck bathroom. If I forget, tell me. Okay, how do I do the walls in here? I kind of want to do white and then just decorate the place really cozy. Couldn't find it on my phone, so I just put it down there. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't even have it turned on at the beginning of the stream. So it's absolutely fine. Okay, let's see. 'Cause it's not like I have like so many donations I can't keep up with it. So it's okay for me. I don't have to like worry about things getting lost. And if you remind me, I won't lose that. So it's absolutely fine. I think we need some chairs. Some nice cozy ones. Because now I can go back to using items I actually like. Which is good news for all of us. Pigeons are fighting in the yard? Oh my god. What's up with the pigeons? Why are they fighting? I wonder what happened. Do you think they have like drama with the kids or something? Do you think Curry is investigating? Oh my god. Do you think he thinks he can fight them? He can eat them? Because I'm sorry, Curry, but I don't think you stand a chance against a pigeon. And pigeons are not even that fast. Curry's just really slow. Okay. I need to think about what I want this plant room to be like, because I have absolutely no vision right now, and it's making it really hard for me to do anything. Okay. First, I do want hanging plant. Oh, I wanted a door into this room and not an archway. That was step one. Part of me kind of wants this, but this is very much giving front door to me. So maybe not. I just like that it's got glass. It's kind of fun. Let's see. Also do like this door, but that's again, it feels like an outside door. We could go for like secret bookcase door. No one will even know that it's here. Then you've got a cozy secret room, except it's only secret from one side because you can literally see into it from the glass. So it's more just like, how do I get in there? And less of a secret, which is also fun. A lot of these doors I like just don't feel like they would be inside the house doors. I guess that works. It's just kind of like ridiculously small, but I guess that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I think it's okay. I kind of want a bookshelf on the wall. Send you a little video of the fighting pigeons. Okay, let me watch. They're just like flying at each other. Come on, guys. I like that the fight part that was captured on video was just one angry flight at each other and then them just kind of like walking around. The rest of the video, they're just kind of like walking around it. Anyway, pigeons are so funny. I love them. We've been trying to befriend a pigeon on the balcony, but it's too scared. I have a picture of Heather just like slowly inching towards it in the window. And it's really funny. She tried so hard, and then the moment that she actually went outside, it left. Because she tried to open the food that we have outside, because we're trying to be like, look, we're the ones giving you the food. You can trust us. I don't think it's figured it out yet. It's not really trusting us just yet. Which is fair. We're like scary or whatever. I just wish we could be friends. It would be so fun if we could just be friends. My lips are so dry. That's not nice. Sorry, I'm just gathering plants I like. You have like this, it looks like a little spice rack. I like that. I never used this either, but it's actually really cute. And then I saw one before. I like these ones. I don't think I actually placed them. And this plant is good. What else do I like? I kind of want some more big ones. I kind of want to put the Monstera one in this room. But I don't even know where it is. Am I silly? Where did it go? It's like a set of 3 or 4 plants. One being a Monstera. Oh, here it is. That fits in a plant room because it takes up so much space. I also love this one because it's a little collection of plants. This room is already giving plant room. I raise pigeons, they're very cool. Oh my god! Will you tell us something about your pigeons? I would love to hear all about them. I want to befriend the pigeons so bad. Like, that just seems so fun to me. They just seem so nice. I feel like they would be kind to me. Like, I've seen TikToks of people, like, snuggling with them and giving them little, like, head scratches, and I'm like, I'm so jealous of you right now. I wish I could do that. I wish a bird would trust me to let it scratch its little head. To be fair, I've befriended quite a few birds, because we've had, our cats have, like, attacked a few birds before, and I've tried to save them. And they grow quite attached to you after you save them, and it's actually very nice. So there's a few pictures of me with, like, a bird on my shoulder and, like, a little tiny one. They're so cute. Anyway, there was one bird, I fully, like, it was, like, completely frozen in shock, and then I, like, fed it little worms that I found in a tree, and, like, it slowly, like, came back to life, and it started, like, chirping at me, and then we, like, called the bird, like, hospital, whatever. We called them and we were like, can we bring you this bird? And they were like, no, it's gonna die in the morning. Like, it's gonna die by the morning. Because once a bird has been captured by a cat, it's not gonna live. And we were like, what do you mean? It's literally thriving. It's gonna live. We were like, okay, you'll see in the morning. So we kept it overnight, and then when we woke up, it was dead. And I was devastated. Because I befriended it, and I was so happy. I was like, it's thriving, it's doing so well. You cannot tell me that this bird is going to die, because it's not. This bird will defeat the odds. And then it didn't, and I was heartbroken. That was a very sad day for me. I just wanted to be besties with the bird forever. Anyway, at least it wasn't miserable until, like, the end of its life. At least it got to, like, have a few last worms and sing with me. It couldn't really fly anymore, unless it might not have had the energy. But, like, we just, like, hung out. It was as fun as it could have been. And then we kept it nice and warm in the house. Until it died. Which is not good. At least I had a peaceful death, and I guess so. It could have been worse. I don't think I like this. It's ruining the vibes. No, actually, I have a better idea. Because we have this little, like, poof we can sit on too. And then we've got some orange. This room is really, like, plant chaos. There's, like, almost too many plants. But I like it like this. I don't know how you would keep up with watering them all. But that's okay, because you don't have to do that in The Sims. So that's not a concern we actually have to have. Because they'll just live, because it's The Sims. You know, we can befriend the wild pigeons. Yeah, that's what we need to know. Anyway. I can't scroll. Homing pigeons and all white, so we use them for dove releases. New baby was just born and keeps pecking at my hand every time I go feed them because it thinks I can feed it like its mom. Oh, I love birds. They're so cute. I know that a lot of people find birds really scary, but, like, I could see how they would be scary if they're flying at you. But, like, they're also really cute. They're just, like, little creatures. They're just friends. Anyway, I will find just about anything cute, to be honest. I'm like, but it's alive! We can be friends! Not everything wants to be my friend. If I was a Disney princess, and I could not talk to animals, I would be so upset. You're telling me I have magic and I cannot speak to animals? That would ruin my day. My life, probably. Unless I was like Elsa, because she was kind of my favorite, so I love Frozen. That would be the only other valid option. But talking to animals is cool. And I could just live my little dream life. And then I don't feel like I have to like be responsible for anything. Because I feel like when you're Elsa, you kind of live with trauma of like you're gonna hurt everyone and ruin everyone's life if you mess up. And that's kind of not the life I need to live. I don't think I would enjoy that. Anyway, what would everyone's princess superpower of choice be? Because they're not like really superpowers, but they are to me. Wish I knew how to play games like this. My creativity is so bad, to be honest. My advice with The Sims 4 is Pinterest, to be honest. And also watching other people build helps a lot. But my first few builds, they were so ugly. I have proof. Do you need some? My gallery has some really ugly builds on them. Like some of them are really bad. And then I spent the entire COVID pandemic obsessively building in The Sims for many hours a day, because I had nothing better to do. And now we're here. And I would say I'm an okay builder, because I've spent way too much time on this. I really want to be able to teleport. That would be the absolute best. Honestly, I think that's probably the best one, because you can get out of any situation within seconds. So you will never really be in like life-threatening danger. Because imagine you like accidentally fall off a cliff, teleport, you're gone. Someone's choking you to death, teleport, you're gone. Like nothing bad could ever happen to you again. But also, if you're like, oh, the weather sucks here, I want to go to Spain, you just teleport to Spain. And then you go hang out in Spain. And you could be back anytime. So if you're like, oh, I have an exam in 30 minutes, but I kind of wish I was home right now petting my cat. You go sit and pet your cat at home. And then teleport into the exam room the second you need to be there. Like, that seems like a nice life. I wish teleporting was real. But also, I don't think so. I watched a whole video once about, like, why it's impossible for us to teleport / time travel. And it was like, the planet's moving at all times. It would be impossible to like figure out where you're going to be next. And I was like, I don't need to think about this. But also, fair enough. We are spinning and the planet moves and like the universe is like moving at a certain speed and whatever. I'm like, if we're being realistic, which we're not because we're talking about superpowers. But if we were being realistic, teleportation is never going to happen. But that does make me sad. Because it would be so nice if you could just teleport wherever you wanted to go. That would be great. So scared of seagulls. Seagulls are scary. Seagulls are scary though, because they just have no fear. And I think one thing that keeps a lot of animals less scary is that they're kind of just as afraid of you as you are of them. And seagulls just don't have that. Seagulls don't fear anything. And I think that's what makes them terrifying. Because what do you mean you're robbing things out of my hands? Stop. Okay, I like the idea of this room, but it's not working. Oh. Like the rugs. It's not working. Maybe I need like the laundry day combination rug thing with like the 3 rugs stacked. Where is it? My ears are ringing. Why? Am I missing something? It's because I have debug on. Everything is in a slightly different place, and I'm like, I can't find all my things anymore. Where is it? I swear it's quite cheap. Oh, it's there. Don't worry about me. Might be delusion, but a lot of changes in the world across centuries. I'm sure if you told someone in the year 1500 about how the 2000s would be, they'd be shocked. True. They would hang me. True. How many of us do you think would actually survive if we had to go back in time that far? How many of us do you think would be believed to be like a witch or something? I'm left-handed. That's my first flaw. If you go back any time. I'm also gay. But I guess that's kind of like, well, they all died by now. Well, yeah. Obviously, they are all dead by now. I'd last 2 minutes max. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. Is there like a quiz you can take on like how would people think I was a witch? Is there like a questionnaire I could answer? Because now I'm curious. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a certificate somewhere from like a market that was in my hometown once. That was like a scale thing, and then they weighed you. And then they were like, are you a witch? And then I'm pretty sure I have a certificate that says I'm not a witch. I don't know what they based that on, but probably nothing, because it was just a fun thing. But like, I don't know. I could show them that if I ever was forced back into time. Look, I'm not a witch. I have a certificate written by someone you don't know. Could be me. You don't know that. Doing a BuzzFeed quiz. Yay! A show on Netflix of this woman who goes back like 200 years in the past in Scotland. She actually had a witch trial. Oh my god. That's kind of fun. Okay, thoughts on the plant room. I think it's cute and it's the most reasonable room in the whole house. Obviously. Because it's the most normal one, but it's fine. Probably convince them you are a prophet or something. Well, if you went back in time with the knowledge you have now, they'd probably think you're a witch, actually. Oh my god, I am to be trialed. What were the questions? Can you give us some examples?
Do you want to do it?
Yes. Please ask me the questions, give me the options, and then tell me my fate.
How many kids do you have?
None.
How rich are you?
Not very.
How many female friends do you have?
About 2. If you're generous.
Have you ever argued with a neighbour?
No. My neighbors were all old people.
Do you consider yourself to be rebellious?
Actually, no, I have argued with a neighbor, but she was like 3, so does that count? Okay. Continue.
It's not very good. Do you consider yourself to be rebellious?
No. I don't think I'm very
Do you
rebellious.
swim?
Can I swim? Yes.
Do you talk to yourself?
Sometimes. Yes, I do.
How are you at public speaking?
Depends. I'm okay when it's on stream. I'm not okay anywhere else.
Do you have a pet?
Sort of.
It's not that serious.
Okay. Fine. Yes, I have cats, but they don't live with me.
Do you have a mole or a birthmark?
Yes.
You want to be trialed?
Oh god, I'm not gonna live. I like that it shows confetti. You are to be trialed. Okay. Anyway, what was next? Duck bathroom. Okay. Also, Matt, I hope you like your I hope you like your room. Here's a little tour. Do 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 do. This is what happens when you come in. It's across from the horrible kitchen. So everyone who leaves this room in a panic gets to go here. Wow. Oh, you know what it needs? A lamp. Because overhead lighting in a room like this is not the vibe. It needs like a cozy little lamp. Something like this. Very good. I need floor time in here. I know. I put down enough rugs so you can just like lay on the floor. There's plants. There's books. What else do you need? Also, thank you for the stretch. I'm scared I'm gonna break myself if I tip back too far. Love the rugs. Thank you. I love the rugs that come with laundry day. I think it's very good. Laundry day is good for decor, I think. I don't ever use the laundry machines because I think they are scary. Why do I think that? Because I have to clean even more. No one needs that. We're already cleaning enough in life as it is. Okay, duck themed bathroom. Were there any more requests, or was it's just rubber duck bathroom? Well, that sounds like something I can do. Let's see. And then I think after this, I will probably, because this is the last request right now. So after this, I'll probably end stream, unless anyone has any donations left in them. If you guys want to know the plan for next week, I think I'm doing the baby marathon stream on Monday, then 12-hour unpaused stream on Wednesday, and then I'm considering doing Truck Simulator on Thursday when I get home from work, because Heather's got like a work party. So I'm going to be home alone, and I'm like, I could do some Truck Simulator and just drive around for a few hours until Heather's back. Because I was thinking, I bought Truck Simulator just because I wanted to play it for St. Jude month. And now I've not scheduled it in once because I'm running out of days to play it on. So it's like, what if I just add it in on Thursday? I used to stream on Thursday. You guys get a little bonus. It'll be fun. And I was thinking I could do text-to-speech with donations. Just need to figure out if I can make that work. But I think there's a way to do text-to-speech with Tiltify donations, so that should be fun. And then you guys can ruin my life and make me an even worse driver. You can distract me with your dollars. And then, what am I doing on Saturday? Oh, presentation stream. Next week on Saturday is presentation stream day. So if you have any presentations you want me to present, remember to upload them on the Discord. You mean destruct you? Well, you will destruct me. Presentation stream! Yay! So, that's the plan. And then the week after that, I have the plan for that too, I think. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have it yet. I'm gonna be doing, more baby marathon on the Monday, I think, and then I haven't decided what I'll do on Wednesday, because I had the Minecraft stream planned for Wednesday, but I was like, I don't think I want to do that for St. Jude month, because I don't know how I'd make it like interactive with my donations. And then I also just don't feel like I've prepared enough. So I don't think I would get anywhere, and then there's no point. So I was thinking I could do another crowd control stream, but then I'll also stream on Thursday or Friday before we go to TwitchCon on Saturday. And that will be Sims 4 crowd control, and I feel like 2 crowd control streams back to back might not be ideal. So I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. So the Wednesday stream for the last week of the fundraiser is still open, but all the other streams I've basically decided on. I wrote them all out the other day because I was like, I need to know what I'm doing, because I'm getting overwhelmed, because I feel like I feel like there's no streams left. Like every single stream that I wanted to stream, I don't know when to plan it. It's like, I just need to write it all down. And then I was like, oh, actually, this is going to be fine. It's not that deep. So now I feel like I've got it figured out. Presenting during the Champions League final. The Champions League final is on a Saturday night. But I can't stream any other day because I work on the Sunday. You're just gonna have to make a presentation about updates about the Champions League or something, because What time is it? Does it start at 9? 6. I guess we can watch the first hour. I could stream late, but then I'm working the next day, so that doesn't sound like a good idea. How do I make this duck bathroom duck themed? Part of me thinks I need this tile, but I don't know. Anyway. I've learned there's so many things happening in May at all times. that I'm like, I don't know how to plan things. Anyway, it's fun though, it's fine. Yesterday I watched the Dance-a-thon finale, which is something that Team Center Stage does with just like a Just Dance thing, and it's so fun. I had such a great time watching. Everyone did so many fun dances. It was so cool. There was like a special Just Dance announcement, which was really fun. So I loved it. I love Avery. She's so cool. I had a great time watching that stream. I saw you in chat. Oh my god. I was not even active in chat for most of the stream because I was just watching. There was like 5 minutes where I was like, I need to speak. I really enjoyed all of the videos and just everything. It was really fun. It was so fun. Streams like that make me like so excited to raise money for St. Jude. Like seeing everyone do all kinds of crazy stuff. And they always get to like go to St. Jude to do the Dance-a-thon finale, which is really cool. This is not the vibe. I need to look for like yellow stuff. But they get to like go and visit St. Jude and then stream from their studio, and it's so fun, and they have like all of the St. Jude people there. It's just like really fun to watch. I love it. Anyway, St. Jude is so cool. And they really work hard to like make the streamers have like the best time of their life as well. Which is so cute of them. That's so nice. I love them. Anyway, St. Jude is so cool. I think Simsy was at St. Jude last year for a stream, which I was looking through her, I was looking at her like YouTube to see which stream she did to like get inspired. So I was like, I don't know which streams could be fun for me to do for St. Jude month. So I'll look at what Simsy does, because she streams every single day. She went to St. Jude, so she flew to Memphis, and she streamed the day before and the day after. So I'm like, when did she fly? I don't understand, but Lil Simsy's on a different level. I don't understand what she does. I don't understand how she does it. But she just does it anyway. Sleepy Mark 90 was a highlight for sure. I loved it. All of it was great. I just had such a good time. St. Jude is so fun. I think as a streamer it's really fun because I feel like I get to go a little bit crazy. And like, as a viewer, I also love it because I get to watch everyone else go a little bit crazy. Like, everything about it is wonderful to me. I just think St. Jude month is like the best time ever. Okay, I do need to remember I need to fill this room with ducks. But we're getting there. First, I need to make sure it looks like a bathroom. Because otherwise, what's the point? Okay. We'll put some towels. I'll even make it like double. We'll have double towels. I think Felicity actually did figure out teleportation. Conspiracy theory. I agree. If it wasn't for the fact that she's on a plane every single time that a St. Jude thing, a Sims thing happens, then I would agree. Didn't they announce a pack once while she was literally on a plane in the air flying to TwitchCon or something? I don't know. And then she had to stream from her hotel room. What a vibe, honestly. I can't believe TwitchCon is in 2 weeks. I have to figure out how I'm going to start conversations with people this year, because I've not bought any pins. And the pins were really, like, a hit last year. Anyway. It's really scary walking up to people where I'm like, I know you, but I don't know if you know me. Because that's not something that happens in a lot of spaces. Because normally when you walk up to a person that you know, you can assume that they know you. But that's not real when you're in like a space that's a like a real life version of an online space. Because, like, those kinds of knowing of each other can be completely one-sided. And that's so scary. What do you mean I'm walking up to someone and I know so much about them and they might know nothing about me? I don't know if they keep up with my stuff. I remember when Raindrop and I were in line waiting at the little Simsy meet and greet, I was like, I know I've like spoken to her, but what if she doesn't recognize me? Do I then go like, hi, I'm cattsical. Do you know me? We've spoken before. I was like, I don't know what I'll do. But then when it was my turn in line, she was like, oh my God, it's so nice to finally meet you. And I was like, thank God. Thank God. I was so relieved. Anyway, Simsy was so nice. I was so nervous. I'm like, I know it's just little Simsy and she's just a person, but still. You were a celebrity. You are a celebrity. Oh my God, thank you. I wouldn't go that far, but anyway. And then I walked up to Steffo Sims, I walked up to Plumbella, and I started a conversation with them. I felt really brave. All of TwitchCon, I was just feeling really brave. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what came over me. We were stood there and then I turned around and I was like, I don't remember if Raindrop was like, Steffo Sims is literally behind you, or if I turned around and was like, what is happening? And then I was like, should I go say hi? They're like, yes. And then I just did it. And I was like, whoa, I feel so impressed with myself. Look at me walking up to people who definitely don't know who I am. Just being like, hi. And then while I was in that conversation was the first and only time that someone was like, wait, I know you. And I was like, oh my God. They're like, I've watched the Stardew Valley stream of yours. And I was like, oh my God. Slay. Look at me being a celebrity. So this light is too bright. Still a little bit too bright. That's too dark. It's fine. I would go crazy if I ever met you. Oh my God. I know. Wouldn't that be crazy if you met me? Oh my God. Anyway, TwitchCon was really fun. Okay, I was like, something's missing in this room. It's the ducks. It needs ducks. There's no ducks in this room yet. And we're in extreme need of ducks. Wonderful. I spoke to them and I was shaking. I was so nervous. I remember I was like, you need to take a picture with them. You'll regret it if you don't take a picture with them. And you were like, no, I don't. I'm scared. And I was like, you're gonna go take a picture with them. I'm gonna make you take a picture with them. And then you got a picture, so everything was fine. Anyway, it's scary. It's intimidating to meet people that you have like watched on the internet. Because even with some people, you're like, I know that you're not famous. And I know that you're like a normal person. You're not like Ariana Grande. But like, like you live a pretty normal life still. But it feels like to me, you're a celebrity. You know what I mean? Which is kind of fun. Anyway, what are our thoughts on the rubber duck bathroom so far? I hope you like it. I'm personally a big fan of whatever's happening right now. Even now I tell my friends about you, I wore your merch yesterday to work. Oh my God. Really? I feel honored. Thank you. This duck is base game. I've never seen it. Oh my God. Yeah, it is base game. I think it's technically a toy, like a kid's toy. Because it like gets their imagination skill up and stuff. Look. It supports children and toddlers and infants. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll have some more ducks hiding here. Sorry. I'm almost done. I told my boyfriend about you, and now he watches your stream as well. Oh my god. Hello, nice boyfriend. If you see this, be nice. We will come for you. Should I put ducks in the bathroom? I don't think they'll actually spawn here. And we won't know because I'm not going to go into lymph nodes, but... Thoughts on the duck bathroom? Oh wait, I'll put a like little duck statue in here as well. You can watch over the rubber ducks. Put them in the little circle with the candle inside so they're worshipping something. Wait, they can worship... Oh, I was gonna say they can worship the feather, but the feather is a wall art piece. Okay, fine. Okay, candle. Oh my god, these candles are scary. Okay, they're definitely planning something. I don't know what it is, but they are. Okay, here's your rubber duck bathroom. Okay, the last thing I want to do is put in a front door and paint the outside red. Because this is a St. Jude stream after all. If there is no front door, we can't get in. And if it isn't red, then how was it ever St. Jude themed? This house is so far from finished, but I just wanted to make sure we definitely had enough rooms and that we had enough options. So like if we already had, what does it smell of? I don't know. Probably something outside. But I wanted to make sure that I had like multiple bedrooms and multiple rooms for bathrooms and like we had enough options. So I knew it was never going to be finished. And that's part of the experience. Anyway. This is her. I'm not even gonna care about the chimney. I'll just make it stone. What do we think? It's very welcoming with all of the cats outside. I think it's nice. Okay, anyway, this is our St. Jude house. Wait. One final touch. One final touch. Hold on. I don't know where it is. Here. One final touch. Is we put the St. Jude logo on it. Yippee! Okay, wait. Maybe I should go here. Like fits in the triangle. And we can all live here. Yay! Okay, everybody claim your rooms. Do you want scary kitchen, greenhouse, duck bathroom, shrine, pink cat room? This room's already claimed. It's Rosie's dream room, and bee room. I hope you like it. I'll put it on the gallery even though no one wants this. Oh, but now it's got CC. Okay, I'll put it on the gallery without this. That's so sad. It's fine. Thanks, Twitch chat. I won't even explain. Chat did this. Don't worry about it. Guys, I found out how to check my pension. So far, I have 18 euros per year when I'm 67. Hell yeah. You're really making big bucks, Heather? Are you ready to retire? Anyway, it's time for me to leave. Okay, I think I've finished every single donation. So, thank you guys. We have raised how much? about $100 today. Just $100. Just $100. Just a little bit of money for the kids. So thank you guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. That's very generous. Thank you guys for donating every single stream. We've still not had a single stream with no coins for the kids. So I'm very happy. A win is a win. Oh, well, look at us. Look how much money we have raised. Have we raised, hold on. Actually, I take that back. Have we not raised? No, I can't tell. Yeah, it is $100. A little bit more than that. We started with 2025. So we've donated like 106. That's a good amount of money. I'm happy with that. That will do. Okay, now the question is, who can I raid? I don't know who's live. I don't know who's fundraising, especially that. St. Jude Play Live. Ooh, I found somebody who is playing Stardew Valley. I don't know if they're doing crowd control, but I think so. So we can go over there. I don't know this person, but I think it would be fun to raid someone who's also fundraising. And I don't seem to be following a lot of people this year who are also fundraising, so this will be fun. Right here is... Oh wait, no, we have new raid messages specifically for St. Jude month. Let me get them, and then we can go. Okay, live stream chat. Here is the non-sub message. And here is the sub message. I accidentally made them the exact same length. That's actually impressive. I'm proud of myself. Because I made them at different times. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. I will see you guys again on Monday with more sort of 100 baby challenge, but not really. That'll be really fun. So thank you guys. Thank you for all of your silly ideas. I love them very much. And have a good rest of your weekend. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And goodbye.